work a little early. And
it's a fire ready. I'm going to put it on the heat. Put the fat down. So people just add pepper and salt.
family recipe.
The moisture starts evaporating, so there's it's called a stall. Okay, so if you're just cooking it for 8 hours or 12 hours, it cools down. So when it hits 170 degrees, I'm going to be checking it with a thermometer. I'm going to take it out, put it in foil, put it back in there. That way it'll take about 4 hours.
All right. We are in Roma, Texas. We are about to find out what this little town's all about. It has a history. Let's go see it. Alright guys, we are here. We are literally next to the border. If you guys can see behind me, that back there is Mexico. That is how close we are to the border. There seems to be going some sort of a festival across the road with jet skis. Across the river with jet skis and
party boat? Is it a party boat?
There's party boats. Looks pretty cool. I will go a little bit into depth about the history of this place. It has a lot of history. It has a lot of cool stuff, but let me show you guys this.
Tú cuando tú digas, ya, ¡Tono! Tantito, súbete. Bueno, ahí quédate. Me dijeron que es volteado para allá. Vente tú, ¿qué medio? Mayelito, vente. Va la pinche moto. Güey, necesitamos cerrar algo con ustedes, ahorita no se vayan. 7 leguas, sí, güey. Y este que está pedo, No mames, No,
This is the observation deck. All right, guys. So right now I talked to a border patrol agent that was here close to where we were filming, and since there are people in jet skis, I was like, hey, so are you guys very busy, or are you guys like keeping a lookout? And he said that there was at least over 200 people recently, got caught crossing over, and they gave themselves up, and yeah, they were keeping busy. Completely stressful just knowing that there is so much miles of border that you have to patrol, and I mean this is a river and people can go in, and it's not against the law or anything. It's just that they have to keep a lookout, make sure they don't cross over, because I mean it's literally nothing here. I mean, if you see, I'll try to show it right now, but if you see down there, like I can just easily go down there, go next to the river, jump, try to swim across, and I'll be in Mexico, and vice versa. Like they can just come over here and just come and get dropped off there on jet skis which is exactly what he said. He said that they've been using jet skis to drop people off and just take off on the jet skis. And once you're here, like, it's not really hard to just get lost. It's bizarre. There are a lot of border patrols around here right now, and also a lot of state troopers. I guess it's because of this little party that's going on. Not really sure, but it's very, very interesting. It's very hot too. We have to be at least like 90 degrees. More than that, right? It's got to be more than 90 degrees. It is like super hot. I wish I would have brought some shorts. I'm also going to show the downtown area. They have a lot of old buildings here. I know that I was reading up while I was doing research. They have over 30 buildings that were built before the 1900s. That's 30 buildings that they were built before 1900. That's a lot of buildings.
Over what, 30 buildings?
Yeah, over 30 buildings. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out. We're here literally on the border. People having fun in Mexico. They're having some carne asada. It looks like some sort of like festival because there's a lot of families with their kids. There is people swimming. There is people in boats, in like a party boat. I see some people fishing over there. I mean, it's just everything's going on right on the river. So yeah, let's go find another place. All right, so another fun fact about Roma. I found this out in Wikipedia. In 1952, there was a movie filmed here. There has been a lot of movies filmed here, and there have been a lot of like novels based in this area. But there is a movie by Marlon Brando. Was filmed in 1952, and it's called Viva Zapata. I'm guessing it's about the Mexican Revolution. That movie was filmed here in Roma. There's actually pictures of Marlon Brando walking down these same streets that we walked just now. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. Alright guys, we are here at another location. This behind me that you see here, this is the Manuel Guerra store. This is also one of the other buildings that was on the list that was built before the 1900s. This building was actually built in 1884. That's a long time ago. So basically, some stuff about this building. It was a general store. It was actually made with like hand-struck bricks, which I have a sample of one of those bricks here. And this is not your typical brick. This is actually, I mean, it feels pretty lightweight, you know. Feels pretty lightweight for it to be like a brick. And yeah, these buildings were made from this kind of material. And I don't know, maybe that's how they were able to last such a long time. It's pretty big too. It takes up almost like a half a block. And I mean, I'm guessing it was pretty big. According to the little plaque, it says that this thing still remains in the family of the Guerra family. And I'm sure I do see a lot of buildings around here that they are starting to be like rebuilt, or maybe not remodeled, but rebuilt, I guess, restored. And yeah, I guess they're trying to make this downtown area a little bit more nice, attract more tourists, because it's not a very touristy place. Alright guys, so we are here. This is the downtown square of Roma, Texas. Behind me you see a mural. That mural represents the, what is it called? The Calvary of Christ. And basically there were 7 men that were missionaries, and their work was to come and do some missionary work in the lower parts of the Rio Grande, which the Rio Grande is just a couple of 100 yards from where we are right now. And yeah, that picture was taken on January 29th, 1911. And it was basically the beginning of the Catholic churches here in the South Texas region. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. We are literally in the downtown square. There's a church right here, and I will show it to you in just a second. And this church is one of the churches that was on the list that was built before the 1900s. It is still standing. There is people going in there right now as we speak. They are seeing me make this video. And yeah, it is still working. It is still working. People are still coming here to mass, to ceremonies. It is one of the most unique churches here in Roma, and it's got a lot of history behind it. So it's a very cool place. That's scary.
My old stomping grounds, like this is where I would come for my confirmation classes.
Oh, is that a Catholic thing?
Yes.
I know a confirmation. So whenever we got here, there was a couple of, you know, elderly people here just kind of chilling, and they were asking me what was I doing with my camera. So I was like, I'm just making a small, you know, documentary. Well, not documentary, just I guess kind of like a little documentary about the history of this place, of Roma. And they were like, well, if you can tell them, whoever you're gonna give it to, see if they can open up the bathrooms. And because I guess they want to go to the bathrooms, and there are bathrooms right there in that little house. In that little house, but they are not in service. So if you could please open up some bathrooms.
They need to.
People need to pee. But you're not getting it. That behind us is the Rio Grande River. It's what divides Mexico from the United States. It's what divides us as a nation. It's what divides Mexicans and Americans. Damn, my arm is heavy. This fucking thing is heavy as hell. I mean, alright, so our journey has come to an end. We are on our 4.5, 5-ish hours trip back home to Austin, Texas. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was fun making it. Unfortunately, due to high wind velocities and the proximity that we were to the border, we were unable to get any flying footage. And so yeah, we actually talked to a border patrol agent and to a state trooper, and they both said the same thing, that we were not allowed to fly our drone so close to the border. without permission. So that is the reason why we didn't get any aerial footage the episode anyways. Don't forget, if you like this type of video, just let me know. If you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a new video. And until the next one, guys, peace, see ya.